Welcome back to the second half.
Hi guys.
More dwarfing ahead.
More dwarfs. There's only one elf out still.
So, let's talk about the Death Roller.
Your kicker actually came back.
People who are fans of the Death Roller will really appreciate Get the Ref.
You just got a bribe!
The Death Roller is a secret weapon. If you'll remember from the Goblin game, secret weapons are only allowed to be on the field for one drive, unless you have a bribe, and then you get to roll a 2+ to try to keep him in. So, even if I were to score, or even if Dwarfs were to score, the Death Roller is coming back.
Wow, and this guy goes big right away.
He's going straight for I can score from here.
Wow.
So...
Yes!
Oh no. That is a bad omen.
No, it's not. That's beautiful. Oh my god.
The Death Roller gets his first SPP of his career. I asked TimNielson about this in like a couple seconds, and this Death Roller's been around for a while, but just hasn't done anything. He goes straight for I can score from
and then
on the shelf.
Bye.
Goodbye.
And then Hayberg is next.
And then Hayberg is next.
I'm so excited.
Having your player that represents your scoring possibilities get his neck broken, or his collarbone smashed, I'm sorry. The minus strength, and we'll have to vote about whether or not we keep that player.
Oh no, he's fucking fired.
Having that guy get hurt is a terrible omen. So, Death Roller. Death Roller is 4 movement, 7 strength, which is the highest natural strength you can get on a player. It's just them and Treemen are only 6 strength, right?
Yeah, Treemen are only 6. The other 7 is the ball and chain from Goblins.
That is correct. Yeah. So he is, and he doesn't come with the downside of ball and chain, which is that you can't control him at all. He's 4 movement, which is pretty good. I'm never gonna punch this guy. He's fucking 7
also
strength.
Doesn't come with the upside of ball and chain, which is you get to throw 3 blocks.
That's true. He's only 1 agility, but he gets break tackle, so if he ever needs to dodge out of tackle zones or dodge into cages, he can dodge straight into a cage on a 2+ and hit your ball carrier in his fucking mouth on a 2 DB because he's strength 7. If you forgot, hello, I don't know if you forgot or not.
Forget. But now that I can score from here has been killed.
Yeah,
I feel the need. I have to eulogize him. He was
one
of my favorite players, as we all know.
Okay, before you read your stupid list, I'm just gonna the people who are guarding Valtrex? No, that's like herpes medicine. The people who are guarding Valtrek, they don't have guard, and Zanzibar has leap. So I can 1DB the ball carrier, and I have to do that. I'm legally obligated to do that. So while I do that, go ahead and read the stupid list of names that you've been so excited to read.
Okay, well, there's 2 lists.
Okay, go
The
ahead.
first list are just the people that I generally dislike, and those are the following people.
Uh-huh.
Canewrath, Affy, Fully Charged, Evil, UED, Special Ops, Glenn, Beckett, Huzzah! Bemis, Obliterati, Jade Star, Demon Bait.
He's got the pow.
You fucking asshole.
So because Fend, I can't follow up, I'm stuck in Fuck City, surrounded by these guys, but I have Sidestep. And the ball's on the ground, which is great for me because that slows down the dwarfs even more. Continue on, I'm sorry.
Genex DS, Lardnar, Smokey Bandana, TimNielson, the fucking dwarf in this game, Anohito, Staple Gun, Spiky Hand, Kosher Green, Insert 5, PK Fan 2004, Village, L, period. I just kind of don't like these people.
Would you care to explain why?
Because they didn't vote for Henrietta Berger.
They didn't vote for the name that you wanted
yes,
for the player
yes.
who is the player formerly known as Hayberg.
Yeah, well, he's still known as Hayberg.
Well, he's known for now as Hayberg.
Well, that's ominous as hell.
What?
And then these people voted for Hayberg.
Oh no.
Fumbles, Prav, Ficus Art, Guitar Hero, Fanzay Scenario, Apostate fucking Courier, Manuel Calavera, Sillyman, JT Jag, Cthulhu, Quincy, TBB, Coffee, Hitler, Sunburn, Crow Full of Sound, First Gear, Sunwrath, M, Shadowy, Who, What, Where, and Chaden. I wrote you a poem.
I really like your radio voice, by the way. Oh, add me to that list. I would have voted for Hayberg if I had voted.
And fucking New Order.
Thank you.
All right.
So what's the traffic? You hit us with the traffic and weather on the 7s while you're at it.
I wrote you a poem.
Read your stupid poem. Go ahead.
Roses are red, violets are blue.
Mm-hmm.
You voted for Hayberg, so fuck you!
That was incredibly original, and I love it.
I loved it. I really liked it.
I'm sure that those aforementioned people will cherish it for the rest of their lives.
I like to think that they'll use it as their ringtone.
Have you been waiting the whole first half for me to let you say that?
Yeah, no, the whole time.
Okay.
I finally saw something that was like worth me using it as a eulogy. I felt it was perfectly apropos, seeing as I can score from here was just turned into a fine paste.
Right, it is totally perfect.
He was squeezed like a tube of toothpaste, and all of his innards just came erupting out of his mouth.
So, TimNielson's going to pull off a little nifty play here. As you can see, because the Troll Slayer has Frenzy and he had to make the follow-up, he's given up the sideline. But Svenraz is going to go ahead and blitz Tina Fey, and with chain pushing, he's going to push Glooly Kulgor Troll, push him back onto the sidelines and re-secure the sidelines. However,
I like that. No, whatever, it's fine.
It's not a hot move, that's a nifty move. It's not going to be nifty enough, though, because I have Agility 5, and I can score from here. I have him as a player, of course. For now.
He's dead.
He's dead, but I can still do it. I don't need the player to make the play.
I don't know, I'm pretty sure he's the source of your power.
He didn't exist on the team until like 3 games ago.
I'm pretty sure he's the source of your power. I think he always existed in spirit.
Right.
And in destroying his body, his spirit will hopefully be destroyed. Yeah.
Right. It was my scoring aspirations made flesh, and from now on, I'm never going to score another touchdown.
Yes, that's exactly what it was.
That is really scary to think about. I'm going to not think about that, and I'm instead going to think about how Zanzibar Jones and L. Ron Hubbard are going to win me the game.
All I'm going to do is think about that.
If you think hard about enough about it, you can make it a reality.
I'm thinking hard about it.
So, Turgrim has guard, but that's okay, because Elrond, despite being in tackle zones, is just going to do the 2+. Zanzibar is going to dodge up and to the left. I'm going to not use the leap here and instead use the dodge, because it's the same odds of success. I don't get the dodge reroll, but I would like leap just for the sake of mobility, in case I need it, because it's better. I very heavily consider the reroll.
You have to.
I have to. I didn't.
He borrowed Suicide Tank's dice, or she borrowed Suicide Tank's dice, I'm sorry.
I didn't get it, and now it's retreat time.
No, now it's Fuck City.
It is Fuck City, but it's also retreat time. I need to get Dragon out of here. I need to get Tina Fey out of here. I need to run. This is bad. The dwarfs can penetrate so much.
Nice.
Yeah.
Tina Fey failed another dodge.
Tina Fey failed a dodge. And you expect in a game where everyone has tackle that you're going to be failing more dodges, especially because...
Failed exactly 2.
I failed more than that.
No, exactly 2 dodges. You failed the
Elrond very early.
Yeah, Elrond super early, and Tina were the only 2 failed dodges.
I think I failed one where I actually had the dodge reroll.
I've been writing it down.
What I wasn't expecting...
What?
And so now, like, he can... Yeah, that guy can sort of get down the field. Svenraz is blocking his spot, but I mean, he can move like 5 squares down the field.
He just did that as his first action?
Yeah, he just hands off his first action. And then...
Whoa!
And then... Dwarf passing in the sun... This is literally, because of it's very sunny, this is the hottest move.
Oh my god, I want to give this dwarf team kumquat, because they're clearly never scared.
And now he's just going to be here now. Dwarfs are not meant to be this fast.
I don't think he's fast. He just did a pass and a handoff. And
they're not
like 7 squares.
They're not meant to move that far in one turn. This is an abomination.
Oh my god, that was actually that was magic, is what that was.
This is terrifying. I was not expecting him to get this far down the field this quickly. And now he has the Death Roller leading the charge, and it's going to be...
Hayberg is there to stop him.
And only Hayberg and Suicide Tank are there to stop him.
Wow. Oh, that was the hottest place.
This is like the nightmare. I went a little too big. For good reason. I had the blocks. I just didn't get the dice. And when you have the blocks and you don't get the dice, and you try to go big, sometimes it blows up in your face. Because the worst thing that happens is that he scores in like 2 turns, and then manages to score in 3 more turns, and I don't win. That's the worst thing.
I actually have a sunburn from how hot.
It's way too... It is entirely too sunny up in here.
It doesn't matter to the dwarves, apparently.
They are completely unfazed. I had a harder time... Well, yeah, I had a harder time...
It kind of mattered to the dragon, but not enough to make him miss the throw.
Yeah, I had a harder time passing than he did.
Like, he missed that throw so badly that it actually hit where he was aiming.
Mm-hmm.
It's incredible.
Yeah. So, I'm doing the only thing I can do, which is to run everybody. Like, this is a full retreat.
These dwarves are just fucking booking it.
His whole team is over here. I consider the wrestle, but... Oh, actually, go for it. Interesting. Maybe it would have been better for just the push, and I think
Definitely would have gone for the wrestle because the Troll Slayers
Yeah.
are actually movable. They're mobile. That's what it was.
the Troll Slayers are fairly fast, and they're also wrestlers, which is not great.
What? They're not wrestlers.
Or they're Frenziers.
Yes. Okay, so these dwarfs, you don't actually have any kind of screen set up. He can just run at you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am walking on the thinnest of eggshells. If I can keep him from running, like if Elven Cheerleader doesn't fall, I have to. I kind of have to. I'm out of rerolls now. If Elven Cheerleader doesn't fall, I can kind of get the rest of the squad back, and we can maybe hold out for the 2-1. But this is not good. I would rather use my dodge rerolls than I forgot that Caden has tackle. I looked at Valtrek and I looked at Turgrim, and I saw that they both didn't. I wanted to use my dodge reroll, but I rolled a 1. So if I would have done the leap, I would have rolled a 1 anyway, right?
Oh, hey, more dodges.
Yep.
That failed.
Yeah, that's great.
And he moves over to the right?
Yeah, he's gonna go after the Elven Cheerleader. I guess
That's just lateral movement isn't usually great for dwarfs.
not really. And again, the problem with Dwarfs is he has this whole sideline, but that player up on the top left, Linraz, I think, and Arim are both movement 4. So like the best you can do is he's gonna move a square forward, but he's gonna keep trying to get around my screen. Svenraz. That's right, of course. Of course his name's Svenraz. It's like
Yeah,
half
of course.
It's like half his team. Half this screen is Svenraz's.
All I see is Svenraz everywhere.
Exactly.
I see Svenraz tank right there.
Mm-hmm.
I see the Svenraz is your thrower.
No, that's the dragon. That's not.
It's the Svenraz, actually. That's Svenraz is Dwarf for Dragon.
You're being ridiculous.
Is this a surprise?
Yes. What's not a surprise, or what is a surprise, is the agility 4 dodge from Valtrek. And he uses the reroll and it fails.
And it snaked. That's good.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Again, like, it's turn 12. He has to score twice to not lose. And he's really slow. If you haven't noticed, dwarfs are real slow. So, I've basically accepted the fact that I'm playing to not get scored on, and I'm playing for the 2-0 win. That is my goal right now. It's going to be real hard, but that's kind of my goal. My goal is also
I don't think it's going to be that hard.
My goal is also to not die.
Nah, I'm not a fan of that goal, but Suicide Tank only needs 1 SPP to level?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm out of rerolls this game, but maybe I'll get it next match.
Yeah, maybe.
So, all things told, it's going to be a reasonable screen, I think.
Yeah, and he has to try to actually score twice, which he needs a riot for, I think, at this point, so...
Yeah, basically impossible.
I don't know, man. What about your scatter into blitz earlier? I mean, riot can happen. That's a pretty easy one.
Sure, whatever. I'm not even going to let that get to that point, though. I'm just going to go ahead and win this one 2-0. That's my That's my plan.
I mean, good luck. It's you've got it. You don't need me to wish you it.
Considering how this field looked about 2 turns ago, I feel a lot better about my position. Still down a couple elves, but
is that the Vanity Leap?
I'm gonna go ahead and queue up the Vanity Leap. I knew you'd be a big fan of the Vanity Leap.
Yes. Oh god, I love the pointless dice rolling for no reason, as if to flaunt it.
Why walk somewhere when you can leap somewhere?
Especially exactly 1 square, like you didn't. I mean, you could have gone for the double GFI leap, which I would have respected way more. Well, that's a kumquat move, but it's just Zanzibar.
I also could have leaped from 2 squares out, and instead I just leap 1 square, because it is possible.
I mean, you went for the vanity move, but it was still like the coward level vanity move.
Oh, sure, okay.
You could have gone way bigger, is what I'm saying.
Durari is trying to get through the loose cannon. Unfortunately for him, he doesn't get the knockdown. He has a path, and he has the tackle zones cleared up, except for that Svenraz, Golgan, and Arim are all movement 4, so they'll be able to move to where that hole is, but they won't be able to get through it, which is good for me because that's going to leave a lot of people on cage corners, and maybe I'll get a chance to do a counter punch. And as you can see, I have cleverly placed Elrond Hubbard just out of harm's way. Especially if all these dwarfs just start collapsing down the field.
Yeah, which is his only real plan, I guess,
Yep.
but he's going to slowly move 4 spaces at a time.
Yes, exactly. I'm going to be a little more conservative about when I choose to go for that ball. I have no real reason to put all my players in risk, just because I want to get the ball, but I really want to get that ball.
You have no reason to get that ball.
If I get that ball, then I can score another touchdown.
Yes.
That is enough reason. That is enough reason for me.
I mean, that is a reason.
That is the reason. That is the reason you play Blood Bowl, is to score touchdowns.
That's not why I play Blood Bowl.
That's why you should be playing Blood Bowl.
I like seeing skulls appear over people's heads.
Like your own?
What? No. Yeah. If Hayberg gets a skull over his head, I'll accept that as sacrifice for me.
Okay.
Like that's my namesake, and he failed you.
Uh-huh.
Actually, no. You know what? He's basically a line elf right now. He did his job if he gets killed.
Sure. Rip Guy Who Died is the one I would like making this block, but it's going to be a minus 2 dB. Oh no, sorry. Carry. What is that? Carry something? Is that end with something, or is it just carrying? Carryag has guard, so that kind of puts a damper on my 1 dB dreams.
Hey, that Carryag has only 1 agility compared to the 2 of all the other dwarfs.
Yeah, so he's even that much worse at collecting the ball.
And oh yay.
Mm-hmm.
Ye old push skull. That's the Berg classic.
I'm fine with that. I'm just going to continue to collect people in the dumpster. I can deal with the dumpster.
You've had to deal with your plays for this long.
Oh no!
Yep.
I'm gonna move
That's all
around.
I've got.
I'm gonna move around in scoring position though. I can't help it.
You're such a greedy fuck.
I don't need to stop him. It's turn 14. He can't win.
Yes, he can.
He cannot win.
If he scores on 14 and then gets a riot and gets a blitz at the same time.
You sound like you're losing confidence very quickly.
Yeah, no, he can't win. He can't tie either, really.
No.
He might be able to score the morale point.
Yeah, he has plenty of time to go score, and my cage is lacking players. Me moving around down obviously doesn't help, but you never know. You never know. Maybe. It's no fun if I can get that ball free and I can't score on my turn 16, right?
I just want to see the first move, Locaz blitzing into a dead somebody.
Even if it's like the dragon?
Yeah, that's fine.
What about Hayberg?
Oh, he can definitely die.
He does not die. Sorry.
Hayberg is officially my least favorite player on the team. I hate him more than I hate Zanzibar.
It's quickly a new least favorite player. So Locaz is going to go straight for the dragon, as you do. Obviously not in a hurry to score, because you can't break through my screen that way, but you can start to pocket and move up the field a little bit. Square by square, slowly but surely, getting in scoring position. And he's about halfway down my field, so I believe Sven Raz can make it on 6 movement from there.
Yeah, with a GFI.
With at least the GFI, maybe 2, but yep. So I'm going to have to screen pretty hard. Or get that ball free. If I got that ball free.
You're not going to get the ball free. Give up.
I really want to, though.
But I know you want. I know you want to.
Uh-huh.
But you can't always get what you want.
I can't always get what I want?
No.
Okay.
Jeez.
That Sven Raz, I believe, has guard. Golgan
One of
has
them
guard.
has guard. Whatever.
And Dwery has guard. If I can knock down Dwery, I can get Rip Guy Who Died in there and throw a 1 dB, and I do it.
Of course.
That Sven Raz holding the ball, because he's not that, he's not Valtrak, that the Fend guy, so he has dodge, because that is his only blodge player, and that was my chance to try to punch the ball, and it didn't work.
Yep. You had your one chance. You didn't capture it. You let it slip. You're covered in mom's spaghetti.
Why? It's like I could see you going there, and then you just went there. Hey, I rolled a number. I rolled another failed dodge.
No, that's 4 now.
Mm-hmm. So
that's to be expected. That's good.
If TimNielson wanted, he could surf Zanzibar Jones from here. Funnily enough, if you can constrict every space for me to sidestep into, other than the one that would require the surf, I could not sidestep. So he would have to surround Zanzibar Jones.
I think that'd be a little bit too much dedication.
Other than the square to the left. But again, that means that you probably don't score. But it means you surf Zanzibar Jones.
You know what? That's a bigger victory, I think.
Yeah, perhaps it is. The loose cannon failing his dodge means that it's turn 15. Svenraz is like in super, I'm going to score now position.
Yep. And he can move dudes up enough to cage it out, mostly.
Yeah, for the most part.
Ish.
I don't believe I will. I believe by the end of this turn, he will be in a position where I cannot punch the ball. Rip Guy Who Died not falling down is very essential in the path of stopping him from... The operation stop him from scoring on turn 16.
Yeah, but he's got that death roller. You can't move him.
I can't move him, but I can make him not move. I can be the immovable object to his unstoppable force.
Yeah, but then who wins?
Me, I win. I'm up 2-0.
That's...
I win. I win. Say it with me. I...
Okay.
Say it with me.
What's the name of this game, New?
I
win. Fuck you.
No! You fuck me?
Hey,
we're not supposed to talk about that.
Not on stream.
Come on.
Oy. Now I just want to watch Big Daddy now. Are you the hip hopopotamus? Is that you?
Is it because I'm your big daddy?
No, that's definitely not why.
Oh, okay. Well, so on 2 GFIs, Golgan is going to be able to complete the cage. And now I'm definitely not hitting that ball.
Nope. I mean, you could go really big.
If Suicide Tank had leap, I would surf him, definitely. Like 110%, I would go surf that guy.
No, you can dodge into 3 tackle zones and then throw a -2 with wrestle.
I could. Or I could not.
You were talking about going big earlier.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't do it, you're actually showing a lack of dedication. And I'm going to be disappointed.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you. There will be no bigness today. This turn, my turn. I think I went reasonably big in this match when it was called. I went big when appropriate. I was appropriately big. However,
yes!
Sometimes you just punch Zanzibar. A miss next game is by no means worth spending that apothecary because I am terrified.
Oh, you should have done it.
I mean, I get punched maybe 2 or 3 more times, but if like Suicide Tank gets killed, I'm gonna cry and never stop. So we're down Zanzibar again. We were down L. Round Hubbard 2 games ago, and we finally get a match with the 2 of them together, both being agility 5.
Most importantly, Asshole Tony's going to be back to fill the void left by Zanzibar in this game.
Of course.
He can do it.
Yeah. Well, he can try.
That's what counts. He's full of heart.
Exactly. So I think if I can get Suicide Tank, Elven Cheerleader, Tina Fey, and Rip Guy Who Died in 2 columns, I can make Svenraz do a dodge. I can make Svenraz do a GFI, or do 2 GFIs. I don't think I can totally stop him from scoring. Like, he'll be able to dodge past me, but not have to dodge through tackle zones. If I can make him have to dodge through tackle zones to win, that would be the dream. I unfortunately don't have enough players to make that happen, especially with Zanzibar getting knocked out. So...
You have... I like Elrond just standing up there all on his own still, just totally forgotten about.
Oh, Elrond is always remembered. Elrond could have been a contender, but unfortunately he's not. So, I'm going to use Rip Guy Who Died to free from Irem, and now we're going to try to complete the screen.
Well, best of luck with that.
Thank you. It's really...
That's sarcasm.
What?
That's sarcasm.
Why would you do that to me?
I kind of hope an elf fails a GFI and dies, and Apo's dead.
That would be nice. Elven Cheerleader and Tina Fey are both going to have to do dodges without tackle. Luckily, that runner does not have tackle, so I'm going to have to do a dodgeless dodge, a dodge with dodge, and that means that I don't have to do GFIs, because I can just cut this corner.
Oh, the elf game.
And arguably the most important piece of this, Suicide Tank. Fails.
Good, that's good. That's what we like to see.
The last dice that I had to roll to prevent the touchdown.
I've got the play.
Was the play.
For TimNielson.
He spent 30 seconds thinking about this play, so...
He could have had a 4 assist foul on Suicide Tank with the Death Roller.
Oh, that would have been a good play. The Death Roller does have dirty play.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's he could have had a really good shot at murdering Suicide Tank, but he didn't take it because he's kind of a coward.
Yeah. We've talked about Dirty Player, right? It's just Mighty Blow for fouls. That's all it is.
Yeah.
So there's the Dwarf touchdown, and unfortunately, I shamefully get scored on by Dwarfs.
And he... Do you think that ball was actually filled with ale?
I don't think the ball is filled with ale. I just think he's very confused.
He's not really sure what's happening, why he's holding this football.
Yeah. Well, he just knows that he wants more drink. And I don't blame him.
I can relate to that.
Uh-huh.
I want to drink
You
right
just
now.
start trying to pour inanimate objects that you think are full of liquid down your throat.
I tried to drink an entire container of mesquite habanero seasoning earlier.
No, you didn't. No.
Yeah, no, I tried.
Oh. How? When you say try...
I mean, it's a grinder bottle too, and I started grinding it into my mouth. I thought it would give me liquor.
You tasted it and you kept going?
I wasn't sure if it was just a spicy ale.
That's awful. So, again, it's really sunny. That means the pickup's going to be 2+, but the pass is going to be 3+, and I'm terrified of entering the realm of Agility 3 passing. It's fine, though. Suicide Tank gets his level.
Great. He can get another skill so he can roll both down on everything he hits.
Yeah, we'll give him Wrestle, and then both down will be useful, right?
Yep. Hey, you know what? I'm a fan of that. Get him Wrestle.
What I wasn't accounting for is the fact that TimNielson has TimNielson has guard on every single one of these players on this line of scrimmage. So, I have to blitz with Elrond to even get a chance to punch these guys. And this is going to be the most dwarfs that I'm going to punch in one single turn of the whole game, which is 4 on the line on turn 16 when nothing matters at all. But I'm going to do it, because I have to.
I respect that.
I feel that it is my obligation to punch as many people as possible. And
it is.
The loose cannon is going to finish me up here.
But he doesn't accomplish it.
And that's the match.
Yeah.
Another day, another win.
I guess you can say that was a match.
More elfing. That was a fine match.
It's too much elfing.
Would have been a lot closer if it wouldn't have been. I rolled a 6 for the winnings.
Another 6? Okay.
Would have been a lot closer if I didn't get... Of course, the Death Roller levels.
Yes!
The Death Roller roll plus movement. And hey, Berg! He's 1 SPP away from a level.
Fuck him.
So Hayberg is going to be very close to a level. We're down Zanzibar. We are down. I can score from here on this next games. Asshole Tony is back. Oh no, sorry. I can score from here is minus strength. 2 skinks this next game. So we're going to have to vote on I can score from here. But for now, let's see what we get for levels. Normals. That's okay.
It's fine.
Go vote, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye!